Hey, welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Barry. Today I'm going to be wrapping my Lexus RCF trunk. So I'm going to do the top, this part, and the license plate part, all in 3 pieces. So you're not going to see any lines. I mean, you might see some lines right there, but it's going to be inlay right here. Inlay right here. But other than that, either or, guys, I'm wrapping the Lexus RCF trunk. And first thing we're going to do is remove the spoiler, remove the taillights, and let's go. First thing we got to do, we got to secure this spoiler because this spoiler is going to fall out by itself if we do not secure it. You know what? This tape don't work. Let's just use some of the wrap that I have left over remaining somewhere. I'm going to use some vinyl to hold it together. I think, you know what? I think 1 piece is probably good enough. Looks like I'll hold it. Okay. So this next part, the trunk. What you want to do? You're going to want to cut all this in a full send and just, without losing these, you're going to full send and you're going to just rip this stuff off. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, so there's going to be 8 of these, and then you should be able to 9. You should be able to rip this. Sorry, not rip this. You should be able to pull this back, release that, and you should be able to just start working on the motors. All right, go for these ones. Can I reach? Okay, so once you remove these, you're gonna also want to remove these because these go to the taillight, and that's what we want to remove. There we go. As easy as that. Button for this. Button's on this side. You're gonna need a extended 10. Once you loosen it, it's faster with the hand. And we got 2 more. So we got this right here. That should be okay. That one, and then this one, that one too. Sorry, so there is 2 in here. Alright, it's definitely easier to use your hands afterwards. Alright, let's see if this comes out. Taillight out. And then store it somewhere safe. Got this thing. And then 2 more in here. One right there. Alright, that's one. Let's get this one. Alright, that's out. Okay, now let's also remove the wing. So I'm gonna remove this. Should be only, oh sorry, it's 3 of these. Dang, so many. Man. 3 of these, really? Okay, well, remove that. Go to this one. Okay, So these are the drain tubes right here. So we just gotta get access to that one real quick, and then we can get the whole thing out. Alright. Expose the T30. It's actually a T30 right here. So best thing to do is push against it so you don't strip it. Push it and then, yeah, it works best when you push against it. So push on the very point. This way it doesn't strip. Okay, everything should be loose. So now we can, man, it's been a while since I've moved this thing. Yeah, I mean, that's it, it's off. Okay, I got myself a decently sized piece. I have my magnets in place. Now I'm gonna cut it. This piece is way too big, but that's okay. You want excess. Excess is good. Now I just gotta cut it at the right spot. It's good to leave a little extra as well. Okay, I got my magnets. I'm going to do one side at a time, peel, and then apply. I most likely do not need heat for this. We shall see. One more magnet. Create space for the air to come out. Okay, we're at the very end here. Let's get a good feel. All that air needs to come out. You're gonna follow this trim right here, this little line, this little pressed in line from the rubber guard. So we're talking this. Hopefully you can see it on camera. If not, just leave yourself half an inch or a quarter inch. I'm not putting too much pressure. I'm just doing the very top. See, that's how you know I'm not putting too much pressure, when I have to like press it for it to rip off. That means I barely cut it. Stopping it right there. Okay. Okay, so for this part, we want to get this part flat. All right, flat. All right, there we go. Flat, there we go. Yep, that's how we want it. Now we're gonna have a cut right here, and then the second part of the trunk we're gonna cover this way. That way people don't see the cut in line. Perfect. All right, we can cut these ends real quick. Don't need all that, you know? Because this part we need to tuck in, right? All this excess we need to tuck in, but the thing is we need to leave some space for it to, we need to cut what we don't need. So that goes in there. So let's cut right on top of that. Okay, and cut. See, not a cut. Didn't put too much pressure. All right. That'll be an area where I can tuck. Blue is between the wrap and the blue one is between the wrap and the little rubber seal, and the blue is right on top, pushing it in as the red is making space. Okay, so far so good. Nice, just enough, because at first it was way too much. Okay, push that in there, push that in there. Yep, pushing all this in there. Easy, easy. Don't worry, I did not cut the paint. I did not cut the paint at all. And then just tucking in it with your finger. Okay. Let's see if I can get this side. Easy. All right, make sure this is good. Nice tuck. I don't know what it is. This area always like lifts. I don't know why. Okay, let's cut the excess that I do not need. I'm gonna cut it right here so that I can do a good all right. I heated it and then I rolled it backwards, and it looks pretty good. Heat it and then just pull. We will cut this in a little bit. Alright. So far, corner is good from the outside. Maybe a little more pull. Alright. We'll fix it. Alright. That is the corners we got. Really nice. So far it's pretty tucked in. I like it. See, this is what I'm talking about. It keeps bubbling up this area. I don't know why. But corner is looking very defined. Okay. Edges are cut. Okay, now I'm going to lay another piece, but do this side. This next part, we got the top already, so now we got to cut the bottom. The bottom's pretty easy. You just cut it and tuck it, really. Yeah, you just cut it and tuck it. That's all I gotta do. It's over here. You know, I used to tuck a whole inch down here. You don't need that much. I used to tuck a lot, but I think a 1/4 inch or 3/8 of an inch is just enough. Just enough. All right, we'll leave that alone. I'm gonna do some of that right there real quick. Nice, excellent. Excellent, just enough. All I need is that much. Okay. Yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut right here, this excess right here. Okay. I only did a superficial cut. Nothing crazy. Do not cut into the paint. Make yourself a little definitive area to cut. Check it out. And okay. Nice. Oh, there we go. You should be able to glide. You should be able to guide your blade because it won't go anywhere else. All right, it should go to an end right there. You should be able to see it now. It's this line right here. Cuts into the black line right there. Alright, I'm about to get that out a little bit later, but okay. Bam. Oh, it stops right there. Okay, now I just gotta freehand cut it. Nice. So the last part is this license plate area. So we're gonna put one long piece in, but we're gonna focus on getting that area first, and then if we have to, we're gonna heat it up and get those corners. and then stretch everything around. That way we can do it one piece. Big piece, we're gonna put the middle first, and then we're gonna do the edges up top and then the bottom. Go for it. All right. Looks a little chaotic right now, but I guarantee you it's working. Okay, so we're gonna keep pressing it until it goes all the way to the end here. I'm doing the upper area right here. So the reason why we're doing the upper area first is because we don't want to give it, it's the most recessed area, and we don't want to give it that much tension. When you stretch it in there, it's tension. So we don't plan on stretching at all in there. We plan on feeding it as much as we can, and then we're going to use that as an anchor point. Okay, so the top might be a little excess right now, but okay, the bottom is looking correct. Okay, so the goal is to get it looking like that at that corner, and then after that, we're just gonna heat it, and then just make it work. All right, just need a little bit heat, not too much heat. Okay. Don't put too much, don't have too much tension in that area. Okay, so far so good. This probably might need some heat from me. Bam. This area, it's not that much tension. This is gonna work out. I got it looking exactly how I want it. So I started there. So you have to push this higher so you can get to that corner. And then here, you know, it's just here. Least stress, I have not used heat here at all. I have not used heat here. I've only used a little bit of heat here, but that's just to get this stuff over this way. So the other side's looking pretty good too. Okay, let's continue on. I actually got to get rid of the top part because one's in the way, two, it won't let me fold over because it's too much tension. So what I'm going to do is I have the squeegee here. I have the little squeegee card. Yeah, it's good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on top of it, and then I'm going to glide this across. Why? Is so I can get an even line. All right, let's see how this turned out. Gotta retract that blade. Some areas seem to not be punctured all the way. Okay, let's use the squeegee card. Okay. Right where I need it. Yes. Awesome. Right where I need it. And this right here, perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Probably need to heat that area, but perfect. Okay. Just enough heat. All right. And hold on. Okay. So tricky thing here is you don't want to cover this all the way underneath, because this area is actually where it drains to. You don't want to cover that hole right there. Let's just say that. You don't want to cover that hole, but you can cover enough to go to that black inside line. All right, here we go. Time to cut it. Okay. All this extra also needs to come out because it is hindering me wrapping the rest of the trunk. It really is. Get the bottom, and let's continue. This part you have to heat. You just gotta heat it until it straightens out. Okay. So I managed to finish one side. All right, everything's cut, tucked. Everything's cut, tucked. All right, I heated this area and pressed it in. This area, just cut 1/4 inch. So this area, it worked out. So I heated it, nothing popping up. But now I gotta make that side look like this side. So the biggest constraint right now is this area. So we're gonna have to start from here and then move our way upwards. So to do this, to fix this madness, one, there's a lot of excess right here, so we need to heat the area, stretch it a little bit, and then work from there. So far, this is going really good. Not that much heat needed. Okay. We are looking okay. Just needed some heat. Need to heat and pull and stretch. Didn't do that much heat, so that's always good. Cut 1/4 inch as usual. This might be a little more than 1/4 inch. Once a 1/4 inch is cut, just start using your finger and tuck. Again, leave a 1/4. And this part, you're gonna have to heat it. Here comes the easiest part of the entire trunk. You just insert it and then you just follow it. Nice. Okay, again, all this excess is in the way. You can't see, you have too much tension. Just cut it out the way. Just cut it completely out the way. Now, we can definitely work with all this right here. We're messing with this part. Already got this part pretty good. The goal is to get this part in. Nice. And then just cut what you don't need. I don't need all of this. I don't need all that. If someone's gonna look underneath, am I blue? Sure. It's a reference color. Now I just cut the rest of this. Excellent. Now I'm gonna use a little squeegee thing to get this tucked in. Nice, this is looking real good. I could tuck this in, or I just, oh, I'm gonna tuck it in. I didn't know I can ever, I did not know I could tuck this part in. Would have known you could actually tuck this in. That's crazy. I never knew I could tuck this in. Wow, look at that clean finish. That's amazing. Dang, that's something new. Heat it, heat it, heat it, heat it. Melting, 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 and go. Grab the corner and go down. Grab this corner and go up. All right, well, I think this trunk is completely wrapped. No lifting. You can't even see the, you can kind of see the cut right there, but a little messy right here, but we'll just heat it and then it'll go away. But this is, I mean, ignore this. I'm gonna finish it somehow. Wow, this part, that part. Okay. We just gotta put the taillight back in. Well, it's very important to test the motor on this spoiler if you decide to, you know, take this out, because one, you gotta check if it works, if you did everything right, right? I say this is the final touch. I have not had this on in forever. Let's see if I can get this thing in there. Okay. Is it gonna go in? Oh man, that is, yep, nice. That bad boy is nice. Alright guys, thanks for watching. That's how I got my Lexus RCF trunk right here. 3 pieces. Yep. Top, middle, license plate area. You can't really see any, to me, you can't really see any seams, so it's good. You just gotta plan it correctly, hide it, use the tail lights and everything else to your advantage. People aren't gonna look in there, you know? So the line cut right there, line cut right, they can't see it. So anyways guys, this is me wrapping a Lexus RCF trunk. I hope you like it. I hope you found it entertaining or at least instructional and helpful. So please leave a like, comment, and please subscribe to the channel. See you next one. Peace.